Well, hello everyone, and welcome once again to KingPittdawg Racing, and just a quick little stream today. I'm probably going to limit this to about an hour. I wanted to come on. I don't want to get into my super license until I have that in one stream. So we're just going to kind of look through, see what we can do. We unlocked some things yesterday. I did switch over just a few minutes ago before I signed in to the super up top just to kind of look at it. It definitely has still has a stock interior. I don't know why they didn't fix that. That's the Nürburgring 19 car that you only got on GT Sport if you competed in the GR Super GT Cup. So, let's take a look. Where are we at here? Where's my cursor? There it is. All right, so we got the garage now. We can look in here, and I figured out how to look at all my cars. You just go change car. So anybody who knows, if you want to just look at your cars, just hit change car and that'll pop up. And then you can go over and sort it. This is pretty much right out of GT Sport. You can see the cars we acquired. These 3 were included with the 25th anniversary, and then this was the bonus for the Metal Box Edition. And then these have all been acquired. I bought the Demio here. That was my first purchase as part of a challenge. And then these 2 to get a cafe card, and then the rest of these came through licensing and getting all gold. So this was all gold, this was all gold, and this was all gold. So hold on just a moment, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to for water to boil. I had to clean a drain out and then pour some boiling water down to make sure it stays clean. Nope, no carrot. One time I found a carrot stuck in me. We had problems with the drain and it was carrot stuck in it. So, that's a long story. But if you've been on here a lot, it kind of became a long-running joke. Alright, so here's the interior of the quote-unquote Group 4 Supra. Stock interior, which is not right. That's I don't know why they still couldn't figure an interior out for this thing. Oh, I know. I was so frustrated last night. I didn't want to end. I was tired. I could hardly keep my eyes open, and I wanted to get that gold at the Nürburgring and that AMG. I hate driving that thing. But anyway, here we've got the Supra, the 19 race car, with the Gazoo Racing livery on it. So let's jump into gifts here. We got a daily workout reward. Yes, let's see what we get. I already have the blue one. I don't need that. We need some... Oh, we got 2,000. I think that's 2,000. 82, 82, 82. Like Rain Man, I can count it real fast. Did you see that? It's just because I got the same thing yesterday, so... Alright, so... You know what I don't see? Mileage points. I don't think they have the same thing. Let's go up to the My menu thing and see what it says up there. My page, now it's called. Driving marathon, average, circuit progress, total drift points. Cars bought 2. I actually bought 3, but I think the one they didn't count because it was part of the instruction. BS. My rating is still BS. Let's see. Alright, so again, if those of you, I figured this out kind of inadvertently. I was like, I don't like how you can only look at the cars in here in a collection, but this is car collection. And you go, you know, you got, I don't think you can change the categorizing either, so basically is what it is. So, but you just go to change car, and then you can see your cars, and it looks like you can sort them. This is basically, I mean, identical, except they got key. They changed the blue dot to a key now. The gift car they've actually got as a... Morning, Aaron. How you doing, sir? I guess technically here it's afternoon. But, yeah, just kind of doing some exploring here, since yesterday I was so concentrated on licensing, and I want to come back tonight after the DDRS race, and, oh, Lord. Another frickin' bot. Oh, the sponsor car has a flag on it now. Okay. So now they got their PP rating. And you can see the Group 4 has a PP of 640. The Group 3 RX Vision has a Group 740. So about 100 points probably per category, I'm guessing. Because that... Good, thanks Aaron, appreciate it. What is the PP? I can't see with the window over there real quick. It'll go away. Yeah, right there. PP of 500 for the Yaris. Doesn't say... So they don't actually have categories anymore. Now that I'm noticing that, there's no... No, they do have a category, okay. So we got... These are Group 3, these are just PP cars. So this would be like your Ns. I guess this is just taking the place of the N. Remember how they had the N number on them? Group B, Group 4, PP. So this one's like a... This is like a stock car with like a huge rating. And I mean a stock, like, factory car, I should say. So... There's the car. I really like that. Well, you can see some pixels in there. This livery I like better than the one they had on it. But, again, why can't they do an interior for it? Seriously? I don't know. Anyway, and why do they show me GM keys? That's a GM key if I've ever seen one. Alright, so let's explore what we've got now. Now, we've already done the licensing thing, so let's jump over to used cars. We might find something we want to buy in here. I got 1.3 million. We got a Mini Cooper S here in the small stuff. The Renault Turbo. There's an Alpine, the 72 Alpine. I like those, actually. I think I won one of these. I won't have to buy one of those. They're sold out of the NSX. We got a Z. And a 911 and a Countach. Ooh, that thing's expensive. Holy shnikes. I wonder what a Group 4 Supra will be. Or not a Group 4, but a Mark 4. Because I doubt if I'm getting mine. I've heard there's only like 400 and some odd cars in the game, so... I don't know why they would choose that Celica GT4. I guess that's the one that had the Tom's livery, maybe, I guess.
don't know if you're just going to have to look every day and see if you can get a deal on one or not.
Yes, I mean, going back to the old Gran Turismos that had the used car center, yeah, you'd have to check it every day. And I don't know, because I remember those, you would spend, they had like a conversion rate or something. You'd spend 3 or 4 hours on it, it would be, you know, a week or whatever on the game. So I'm not sure how they do that. I'm hoping it's just daily, so we don't have to go in like while you're racing. So let's take a quick look. Let's go back to the cafe here, because I haven't done that. Let's see if there's anything. Who's Hinori Yakanawa Kagarazaka? Who the heck's Jeremy? Okay, good for Jeremy. Yes, I did know that. Yes, he's the reason. Akio, or however you say his name. He's the reason that there is a Supra and an 86, because he's a car guy. Hopefully, he doesn't retire anytime soon. Oh, that's why it's got that interior, huh? Oh, I know who this is. Yeah, this is the... I know who that is. He's the one... Yep. He was the head of the Super Project. Look, I understand car design. You start with a basic structure. BMW had a structure they were redesigning. Toyota sent a crew over to Germany, and it helped BMW too. So, I mean, that's car design. They go in there, they work on it, say, hey, what can we do? We want to build a car that's slightly bigger than your Z with a fixed roof. We won't do a sport roof yet, but you do know that the Z4 is actually a flip hardtop car, so...
Components it shares, that's a joke.
Well, actually, I mean, technically this car is not built by BMW. It's built by Magnastair, which has a division out here attached to the Chrysler plant out here. So they are an international company, but yes, it's all BMW stuff. I do know that Toyota was extensively involved in the redesign of this structure. So, like when we had a, what was it, a 2012, 2014, 2012 Z4, we completely redid at my shop where we work, and I kept calling the Mark 4.5 Supra. But yes, I mean, the stuff is going to be stamped BMW, just like and I hate to tell you people, anybody that's a big 86 fan, there ain't nothing on that car that comes straight from Toyota. So, I mean, the boxes are Subaru boxes with a Toyota logo stamped over. They don't even change the Toyota genuine parts. They just stamp it over the Suzuki, so it says genuine parts, Toyota genuine parts instead of Suzuki. It's a sticker. But yeah, I mean, it's smart business. Okay, if Toyota tried to develop a Supra off of the RC, number one, it'd be way too fat, because the RC is way too heavy. It should have been built off the IS platform, but they built it off the GS platform. I think to try to minimize the cost of the GS because the IS is faster seller. But yeah, you wouldn't have had the structure to put an inline six in, and that was the thing. The Toyota's, the Supra, the 2000 GT, even the going to the Crown in Toyota and the Mark II, which is the actual car Mark II. I'm not talking about the Mark II Supra. They all have had inline sixes. So that was the number one thing, and the only company The only company that had an inline-six worth of crap is BMW. And BMW does make a good inline-six. That's their signature engine. I don't know about the electronics on them. I'm not a big fan of Toyota or of BMW over-engineering stuff. I had a 97 528i. Best car I've ever owned. Probably the best car I will ever own. You know, it drove good. It wasn't turbocharged. It had plenty of power. It had about 200 horsepower, 200 foot-pounds of torque right around. I think it's 194 and 207. But you know, it was a wonderfully riding car, handled like a sports car. A little small. 5 Series were still considered a compact car actually back then. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people give a lot of bad things to Toyota, but honestly, if you're going to talk about the 2000 GT, that car was built by Yamaha. I'm sorry, people. I hate to break it to all these Toyota fanboys that diss on the Supra, but yeah, Toyota didn't even have a place to build the 2000 GT, so. And I'm sorry, the Mark IV Supra was just a bloated SC 400 or 300 with a turbo. They did go and try to minimize it, but it was basically started with that structure. The oh shit, I forgot the name of the Japanese version. The Soarer, which actually spawned basically from the same platform back when it was the Celica Supra. And that Cressida as well, with the crown and the Mark II. Those were all in the same basic plan. The Cressida, if you flip a Cressida upside down and you flip a Supra upside down, they look practically identical underneath. Obviously, the Cressida is going to have a little bit more wheelbase. I think the Supra's got a 103-inch wheelbase, and the Cressida has 105 or 7, or something like that. But there's not a big difference there. You know, the front structure and obviously the cabin area is different. Yes, I know. The FT1, again, built in never even had an engine in it, was basically a mold of a clay design. So you can't do that practically, and that's why these cars always look so different when they actually get to the market. I think they did a decent job. I would love it to be a little longer and actually have a back seat, even if they're just for groceries, because all the Supras before have had back seats, even though they were basically worthless. But it is what it is. I mean, they had to do what they could do. Like I said, you wouldn't want it on the RC platform because it'd be too heavy, and you wouldn't have an inline-six in it because there's not room for an inline-six in an RC. You can put a V8 in it, but you can't put 2 more additional cylinders sitting forward of it. And also, people complain, oh, why did you put the 2JZ? The 2JZ is a big iron engine. You're not going to put that in a modern car with all the crash stuff and the safety stuff required, so we got an all-aluminum, I think it's B58, or, yeah, B58, I think, engine. Hakanori, what's this? Oh, this guy's going to give me menu book stuff, so. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox about Toyotas. I mean, all manufacturers work together these days. That Demio on the left there became the Toyota Yaris when they quit making the Toyota Yaris, because Toyota has always struggled making that entry-level car.
You can win a lot of cars by doing this menu book thing.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, I would love to have a diesel here, but Volkswagen... Well, GM ruined the diesel engine the first swing around, and then Volkswagen has a really good diesel engine. But everybody blew up about Dieselgate. I don't give a crap. Those things are awesome to drive, especially with a 6-speed. Hola! Buenas tardes. Is it tardes? Is that afternoon? Yeah. Buenas tardes. We're just kind of messing around, not doing anything important today. I gotta be done here in about a half hour or so. I don't think we ever got a fit hybrid, did we? I don't think we did here in the United States. Yeah, this is the Prius C. That there is the Toyota Prius C, which we had one just like that was about, About 4 or 5 inches shorter after the accident was in when I when we had it at the shop. It was a total. Test yourself as a license center. Oh, look, I did. Okay, so what do we got? Menu book.
Back on later tonight.
Yeah, I'll be back on. Now I'm going to be on GT Sport for the DDRS race. So Goodwood, Brands Hatch. All right. I earned the B1 license. Okay. I've already done that, Luca. Alright. Menu book number 2. Menu book number 2. Alright, let's go through this. This will be something to take up some time. Alright, why is it saying completed? Test yourself at the license center. That's done. Now what's next? Maybe we should get another car and get some more information. That's why that car is stock. Boy, that's a good story. I did not know that. Yes, I know they did. Goodwood. Brands Hatch. European Classic Compacts. Alright, here we go. What do we got to do now? Fiat 500, Mini Cooper S, and Volkswagen 1200. I think those are all in... the bug. So what do you do? Just go to the used car center and do it? Mini Cooper S, Volkswagen 1200. What do we want? The OD green one, or we want the... oh, there's the Fiat 500. Look there. How convenient that they're all there, right? Alright, next car. Nope. Let's buy the red one. I like that one better. Alright, now that is as bad... okay, never mind. I'm not going to say anything. That is bad as the silver icons on every car that shows up in your dash when you start your car. Drives me bonkers. I don't know. I got my own little pet peeves. Sorry, people. Look, that thing has 33 horsepower. I think the Mini Cooper has less than that. No, I think the Fiat actually had less than that. I didn't look when I... this one's got 64. It's got double the horsepower. So they put the iconic colors. Okay, I got it. I get it. All right, so they got the beige Fiat, the British Racing green Mini Cooper, and the white Bug. Like Herbie. Just need a 5.3 on there. What did this one have for power? 16 horsepower? My lawnmower's got more than that. Actually, mine doesn't. My dad's lawnmower has. Mine's a 10 horse. Honda, by the way. 1986. Let's see. Back to the cafe. So we're done with that. What are we going to get to do now? Man, the graphics on this are just unbelievable. Couldn't we get like a bot like I get on the saying all this stuff, like a guy bot? I've received a ticket. Yay for me! Ooh, High Speed Ring is open. Oh, the tuning shop! Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Alright, what's next? Beatle. Yeah, I'm good. High speed ring track day. Ooh. Alright, here we go. We're going to do something different. Ooh, that makes me thirsty. I need a drink. Also makes me gotta pee. Do I have to start off on a freaking front-wheel drive POS? Well, they've definitely done better with the detailing on the cars and the lot and all that. Man, that's crazy. Look at that. This is the third track that they brought back. That's an original track, right? Oh, let's go to the tuning shop is open. All right. What's this one? Why is there one? Oh, because I got it. Let's get the reward. I got 1 million.
Be dragging front-wheel drive cars for a little while.
Yeah. Why, yes. Let's see what we get. I'll take some coilovers. Surprise, surprise, I got the 2,000 credits. Let's check out the tuning shop. The Lord knows I can't leave well enough alone. Why, yes I am. What was the guy's, what was the car parts store in Fast and Furious? Couldn't they name the guy this? It wasn't Frank's, was it? No, it was Don. No.
It's going to be expensive just to buy all of the racing tires once we get into it for all of the different cars we're going to drive.
Yeah. Oh, so you have to buy tires for all of them, huh? Ah. Well, that makes sense. I mean, you can build credits pretty easy in the game, so it makes sense that you buy tires if you use them. I think that's fair, as long as they don't price them at, like, you know, 100,000 credits a tire or a set. Extreme man.
Only for that specific car, that's it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, that's pretty cool. I noticed they don't have mileage points in this, which was welcome for me. I always hated building those up and not being able to spend them on anything unless you buy a new car. Oh, so used cars you can buy a new weight reduction body type thing. I'm going to be stitch welding my Silver Streak Supra, my Sylvia, the one I named Sylvia. I've decided, because I got quite a bit of work to do on that, I'm going to pull the rear subframe and fix it or replace it. Likely have to fix it.
Didn't have to worry about buying tuning parts. I think that was kind of nice.
Yeah, that was nice. You didn't have to do it but we'll see how the credits build up. So we got sports. Let's see, we got club sports. So this is more like your casual racer. Semi-racing. Racing. Extreme. Yeah, man, check it out, dude. Yeah, we get like a whole body. Carbon ceramic brakes. Ooh. NA? 100,000 for a nitrous system? Really? I can freaking buy a nitrous system for like what? $2,000? A nice one? I guess this is extreme though. Hydraulic handbrake, that's fair. Nothing available for this, the Supra in this. Racing brake kit purchased. Okay. Oh, because the car's already got it, because it's a racing car. Okay. Fully customizable computer, fully customizable LCD.
Buy several cars for the price of that.
Yeah, I know, right? So none of this stuff is already probably done on some of this. That's why it's coming up like that. Oh, come on! Kaz has got us stuck on yen, I think. That's like $1,000 a tire. Come on. For sports tires, sports hard was gonna be like BF Goodrich. It's like $200 a piece, max. Like radial TAs. These are going to be like your performance street tires. These are going to be like low rolling resistance tires.
Go back to extreme and see what they want for the range.
Yeah. Shit. I suppose if it's an endless supply of them. I would be fine with if you came in and pitted, you paid for tires. I'd be perfectly fine with that. But these numbers, I guess you pay it once, but I guess I mean they got to put it somewhere, right? So because if they're credits, they're not dollars, they're credits. So we'll see how fast they build. I'm sure they tested that stuff. Although I like to say they tested a lot of things, and it seems like they didn't. High RPM turbocharger. Close ratio transmission. Weight reduction, stage 2. That looks an awful lot like a Subaru. Power restrictor? That must be for BOP. I wonder if we have to run that in BOP. Well, that would be cool because in the...
What bothers me is if they're going to start selling this stuff for real-world money in the PlayStation Store.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Maybe you just buy credits. Maybe they took a page out of EA's book.
Happy Super GT7 Saturday.
Yeah, happy Super GT7 Saturday to you, too. And I want to also reiterate, yesterday was my sister's birthday. We're going over there tonight. So, alright, so we got the tuning shop opened up. We got the World Circuits opened up, so let's check it out. I'm hoping, I want to get Daytona, damn it. I said that was the first thing I was going to do, is go to Daytona. And what do? They lock it up on me. I have to go to High Speed Ring to win my cafe thing. Oh, that's supposed to be like Bristol? Northern Isle. What do we got? What are these other ones? We got Daytona. What is that down there? Laguna Seca. The one in the middle is Colorado. What is the one?
You got to do quite a bit of these menu books to be able to get Daytona opened.
Of course you do, those bastards. High Speed Ring. Alright, let's go down to this. The track day. What are we running? Main rival cars. What am I driving? Can I drive the Supra? A Tenza XDL package. Is that the diesel? It is a diesel. Oh, that's just crazy. Oh, I can run the Supra with these guys? Are you kidding me? Oh, it says road car. Alright, what are we going to drive? Ooh, we got to set up the car, though. I'm going to start with stock and see what we can do with it. High Speed Ring Track Day, Race 1. Here we go. 2 laps. I forget High Speed Ring. It's going to take a couple of races just to figure out how this track works. Oh, I don't have my wheel on yet. There we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, I got a race against Fraga? I hope these aren't real laps of theirs. I'm going to leave traction on because Lord knows the way this game is. We're going to try it with one. There was a voucher inside there.
Get to the license test with the Lamborghini there at the high-speed ring. That is not what I thought it would be.
Oh, the AI is actually intelligent here. Alright, we're gonna get you, Igor Fraga.
Okay, thanks.
Later, Igor Fraga. Sorry, my rear-wheel drive car is much better.
All of the nannies on right now.
Yeah, I noticed. What do we do, go one direction and then go the other? Just kissed it a little, that's all, just kissed it. Weather's changing. Yeah, baby. My first victory on GT7. See, I won 10.5 there, so that would pay for a cheap set of tires. Alright, let's shut the nannies off here if I can. Oh, that was just pause. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Replay. Oh, that's replay. Oh, that's the replay that's playing. Okay. Alright. To the next race. High Speed Ring, Track Day, Race 2. It's the same thing. Oh, it's in the rain! This'll be a more funner. I thought the rain was moving in. You could see it. I love the fact that it changes. That's something that always was just kind of blah, you know. I'm all into this being a sim more than a game to me. So, all right, let's go to settings. I might keep traction control. I'm going to bump traction control up to 3. Now let's try 2 and see. ABS default, auto drive, no. Active stability management, we're going to shut that off. Counter steering assist off. So here we go. Look at the grip level on this sucker. It's right up at that grip meter. Anybody who hasn't noticed, that's actually a grip meter on the left side over there, next to the tires, and it's almost to the 3 there, so it's a pretty heavy rain here. And you can find the cars by their mist. Shouldn't be any rain in here. Let's brake before we get to the rain. Hey now, watch out there, Mr. Solis. Ooh, I squeezed in between them there. A little contact, but that's alright. I already got my clean rain bonus. Short shift a little bit. Finally go full throttle. Again, brake before we get to the rain. I think we're going to try and make a comeback here. Ooh, almost lost her there. I'll see it. The sun's out over here. Track's actually getting a little dry down here, or looks dry. Whoa, baby! Igor's hanging tight. It's not raining anymore, so the track should be drying up here. These are all season tires, I'm assuming. And victory number 2 in blue. That was a little bit more challenging there, but just drove it like I was driving on the real rain, so pretty realistic, I would say. So I won the championship there, so number 1 overall. Ooh, whoa, 1, 2, 3 gift cards. Whoa. Oh, we get a mystery card. Yeah. So what? Oh, you get. Oh, those are the choices you get. Okay. That car's straight out of. So they're doing like they used to, going right to the replay. Let's see how this looks in the rain here. Take a picture in the rain.
What time did you race till last night/morning?
It was a while. I was getting pretty frustrated with the Nürburgring and the AMG for the B. I wanted gold, and I was like, what was it? Oh, what was I, like 5/10? No, I was a little bit more than that. I was like about almost a full second off, I think. Yeah. Why, yes.
That race took me forever to get gold in 80 miles. I think I did low.
Yeah, I should have just stopped, but I was so... Well, you've been on here, you know how I am. I'm like obsessed with getting it done. Getting it, I gotta get it now. Hey, look, it's kept all my stuff. Rain in the Subayota. Oop, spelled it wrong. Yeah, that's how you spell it like that.
I'm the same way low.
Alright, same as always, KPD FQ2STM. Second, Rain Subayota. I don't know if I can do it. Let's try it. Subayota. Might not fit, but we'll try. Subayota. High speed. Whoop. See, I managed to get my background music really low now. Open to all. There we go. I wish that didn't take so long. I wish you could have like all preset. Return to camera selection screen. Yes. Okay, now we're going to exit. Jeez, that looks... There's where I slipped a little bit and got in the puddle. It's nice when you go in the... You can kind of pre-brake inside the tunnel here. That's the way we can tag it. Okay. And look at, you see nothing but mist. The one thing I see you don't get that you actually get on a car is you get that little line where your wipers go as it sweeps. Oh yeah, actually it kind of does, actually, right there on the side, but I don't see it on the top and the bottom. But they do have it on the side of the window. You can see all the rain pushes over. That's pretty cool. I wish the gauges on these were better backlit. I mean, most gauges on cars these days are vacuum fluorescent anyway. Oh, they got a driver cam now. Well, that's cool. Oh, that is way too cool. I like that. So it'll probably have, when I get liveries, it'll probably have my and look at the head shake and everything. It'll probably have oh, they're a little off on the sound and the action though. You should fix that on the replay. That's an awfully slow shift there, dude. You can see me shift my Supra. No wonder the shifter's worn out.
It takes a replay to get a decent rear view mirror. That is so ironic.
Yeah, I know, right? Ooh, that's a pretty cool shot right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna post that one. Ugh. We're just gonna put rain exclamation point victory. 2 exclamation points. Victory? Whoop. This thing's too sensitive with that. Win. In. First win in the rain. Use the same tags. Remember, everybody who's watching this, they haven't watched me, and I kind of fall off at repeating myself sometimes. I always put the same tag on anything I do. It's KPD FQ2 STM. So again, KPD for KingPittdawg, FQ2 for First Quality 2, STM for Save the Manuals. So those are always my tags, and then I use the other things, like we're going to put rain, just like we did on the last one, Subayota. Subayota. And then we're just going to put high-speed ring.
Kevin, do you have a rig?
Yes, I have my homemade rig. Someday I will make a video that I can figure out how to post on YouTube and show the all the things that I did to make this. I wanted to build something, so I went around and looked at all the lumber I had. I had this nice old like desktop connector, which is an office one. It's like 3/4 inch thick, and it's actually particle board, not that the dusty particle board. It's the other kind, but it's like office furniture, so it's heavy duty, so it's finished on both sides, and it's got the nice vinyl trim around it, and I already had holes for it, for computer wires. So I had that, so I said, okay, this is going to be my basis, and I had this seat sitting in my garage that I was going to use in my 4Runner, but I hadn't been able to find a second one for it. It's a 2005 Toyota Camry power seat out of an LE, so it's gray cloth, and I had it sitting in my garage, and I'm like, you know what? I got some lumber laying around here still I brought over from my other house. So I had some 2x10s. So if you want to know, I had some OSB and then quite a few 2x4s. So I kind of laid out and looked at what I need to do. So I need to make a pedestal. I need to make it supportive, and I need to make it strong. So the first thing I did is actually build a box for the seat to go on. And then I built a frame for the pedals. Okay, and then actually my seat actually sits up above the pedal frame, and then I actually put a hinge on another board so that I can actually tilt my pedals. I can tilt my pedals all the way up to 45 degrees, the floor for my pedals up to 45 degrees if I wanted to. And the reason I did that is because I know some of these rigs that have the like the racing games for like F1 and that you basically sit down in them you're almost like sitting on a bed more than sitting in like in a car, because that's how those cars are. So I made it so it's adjustable. And then I framed up the mount for the for the desktop thing with 4 2x4 or 2x10s. And then I've got supports underneath that. I made basically a box connecting all 4 of the 2x10s. And then I had 2 long heavy-duty oak 2x4s, which form I call them the skids, because that's actually the only thing that actually sits on the ground. Those are mounted, and then everything is kind of tied together multiple times. I bet you could put wheels on. I've said it before. You can put wheels on this thing and drive it. It is really, really strong, but it's heavy. It's very heavy. And what I do is it slides up against my window here in my den when we're not using it. It works pretty good because it just kind of fits in that slot, because there's a space there by the window in my den, and then there's another stand for the light, like a lamp with the little shade on it and stuff. And then we got a 2-person couch, and we got a big L couch, and then a recliner in front of that, another recliner. This den is huge. This house is huge. So I had plenty of room, so I wasn't too worried about that. But I still want to build my game room in the basement, game room, theater room. And that's when I'm planning on getting an actual gaming PC that I can stream, and it'll be basically like my own little miniature workshop thing. So right now, though, yeah, my rig is it works really good. I never completely 100% tied everything together. I've got two like compression boards holding the desk in. It's not actually bolted in, which does fine. You just can't like push yourself off of the desk thing. It's tight. It ain't going nowhere. Because at first I had problems with it moving. He was using some rubber, like an old bungee cord that had broke. I was using that to hold to keep it tight. But then I found these two boards. I think they were in my TV when I unboxed it, and they fit in there, and make it nice and tight. I mean, it is. I mean, you have to really. They're hammered in, if that tells you anything. So they're wedged in there. So, but yeah, someday I'll do a. I'll do a video on that, but I just got to get to the point where I'm not working 60 hours a week. Yeah, you know what I can do? I can do, and I'll do this if I can find them, because I got like 18,000 photos on my phone. I'll find the photos and I'll post them on Instagram, my rig, and I'll take some. I'll take one right now. My current setup here. I'll take a picture right now. Look better at night, but this works. Ooh, that's too dark. There we go. And my TV's in a corner entertainment center. It's a 55-inch. So I'm facing the corner of the room. I think I got some. I thought I had saved some album. Let me check real quick. I'll see if I can post those on Instagram. See if I can find album. I thought I had a rig one. No. I'll have to find them, because it was right around March of 2019, I think, is when I made this up. I've got to get rid of some of these old work photos. I would bet that 10,000 of these photos are car photos before we had the system where we could take photos in them. April 2019. Let's go back there. Oh, look at there. Yeah, it looks like I got my wheel in on April 1st, 2019.
I probably got my G29 about a year ago.
Oh yeah, how do you like the G29? I like Logitech stuff for the most part. The reviews I said that the G29 didn't seem as robust, and that was I was concerned about. The Thrustmaster, the bass is really good. It's kind of making a little bit of noise now But it's been doing that for a while. It hasn't really affected how it works. I just can kind of feel it kind of clunk once in a while. Let me see, this might take longer than I thought. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to go select that one, that one. Oh yeah, here we got all kinds of build photos here. Here, I found right into it. March 31st was when I built the rig. March 31st, 2019. I'm making an album up real quick just so I can find the stuff. I thought I had one, but I guess not. I did actually a full instructional video on how to do this too through raw video, but I haven't been able to piece it together because I don't have anything to edit it with yet. Alright, so there's that. We're going to put those in the folder. Oh shoot, I just tried to swipe and took a whole bunch of them off. Well, let's get out of here. I'll do this after I get off here. I gotta get ready to go here. We're gonna be leaving in about an hour, right about an hour. So I'm gonna sign off here in a little bit. We just want to go through and get the rest of this stuff, and then we're gonna have some more fun tonight. I haven't practiced yet, so we're running the DDRS race on GT Sport. DDRS.
Issues with RTOA. It's loud and grinding the bass hub. The pedals flickering, etc. But I think a good working G29 is a good OG.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that it was that they're really good. I mean, they're all really good. I think, doesn't that have the little knob for switching the, like, your settings? Doesn't the G29 have that? That's one thing that I really liked about it. And this one I thought would be, I've had problems with my directional button going down, so you can see me messing with it there. I'm using that on the wheel right now. But it works fine, but it duplicates like with the shifter. So if I go down, it'll shift my car down. And you guys have probably seen me racing doing that. So I'll have to grab, if I'm trying to adjust, I have to try to drive down the straightaway, grab the controller, adjust it, set it down, and yeah, that's nice. And that's what why I'm looking at either the TGT2, which I'm leery about now after having the problems with the pedals here on this one. I'm thinking going to the Fanatic. I always want to say Fanatec, but the Fanatic, what is it? I can't never remember the name of my own wheel. It's the GT Pro, and then it's got the load cell pedal that you can buy with it as a package, and then it's also got the throttle control. So it comes with 2 pedals, but looks like you can expand it to 3. So I haven't used my clutch yet. In fact, if I give this thing to my son, we're probably going to flip it around. He likes it. He thought about using it upside down, mounted upside down so that, the pedals are hanging. And we could do that if we built him a different rig. So, but we'll see how that goes. He definitely doesn't have room in his room. But, all right, well... That didn't work because it wouldn't let me put them in the album. Let me see if I think I got to go into the album and then add. That's what I got to do.
You know how it is when I get it next month. It was $1,073.
With tax, okay.
Illinois tax.
Of course. Gotta love it. Not. Fellow Illinoisian. Yeah, I gotta get rid of some of these photos. All right, yeah. So as of this point, we got that.
We have the 7th highest gas prices in the country. Thanks, Sleepy Joe.
Yes, thank you, Joe Braindead. Yes, I know. I was watching a video, and I think I mentioned it last night on my broadcast, that there's a... I liked it, so I don't know which one it is, but his name was Shikops or something like that, and he's Russian, and he taught himself how to... It kind of blew my mind, because they said they taught themselves how to speak English watching old American movies. I'm like, really? How would they do that? But let's see. Let's go back. Let me see if I can find that liked videos. Let's see. Home. Library. Where is that one? That's mine. Shoot, I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, history. Here we go. His name is... I really would recommend watching it. Let me see if I can find the video here. Yeah, his name is Dan Sheekoz. DAN-SHEEKOZ. And he's talking about gas prices in Russia after sanction. It's really interesting to see, because he goes into the one gas station with his camera, and it's basically... looks like a Kelly Williamson mobile or something around here. It's got a little cafe in it. They got coffee. They got the water. But I really wished I could read that kind of language. I really do. But again, if anybody wants to check that out, it's a really cool video. I think he just posted it yesterday. He's got 2.2 million views already. He must be making a mint on this now. Dan, D-A-N, Sheekoz, or Sheekoz, I'm not sure. S-H-E-E-K-O-Z, and there is a space in between there. So it's Dan, just like you would write it, Dan Sheekoz. And seems like a pretty nice guy. He really talked very well for somebody teaching himself. I know he's struggling. It's like me trying to talk Spanish, trying to figure out what word it is. You could see him struggling to some of the things. And I think he called everybody adorables. So I don't know if that's some sort of thing he did to translate. So, but yeah, it was pretty neat. So, it's just amazing what you can do in this world these days. Everything's so interconnected. All right, let's go back to the cafe and get our reward. And I think this will be it for this broadcast. Oh, now we're open for business. There we go. Well, we're gonna have to go stop by and look at that first. Tsukuba's available. Suzuka's available. Now we're getting things opened up. Front sports drive. That's okay. Let's go. We'll do this real quick. We got one. Oh, those will be easy. Okay. Well, let's do this real quick. Let's just take a minute. Front engine, front drive cars. I like that color. That's World Rally Blue, I believe. World Rally Blue Pearl. They have a darker version too, but I like that one. Oh. This is Brand Central. Purchase new cars here. So what's the other one down there then? I thought that was going to be... Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw one of those. Oh, no, that's an Acura. Martin? Now, they still got the Michelin, BBS, and Brembo partnership. All right, let's just explore real quick what we got. Oh, we can buy a DeLorean. Oh, this is the new ones. You know, they are still producing these cars very, very slowly. Based on original parts and stuff. I think they changed the engine, though. I'd have to look back into it, but I ain't spending half of my money on that, though. One of the most iconic cars, you gotta admit, one of the most iconic cars of all time. Oh, they still got the gritty Fugu Chris Holsom's content is going to be that Chevy 2. Yeah, I think that's the only one, right? Yeah. The Deuce. Experts ride. Oh, that's going to be the 40, the Mach 40. Yeah. Okay. How much they get for that sucker in here? 300,000. Okay. Wicked Fabrication. This must be something new here. Oh, that's badass. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that's cool. Is that a Studebaker? The hell is that? The Chaparral should be the same. I would assume it's the same car. Oh no, that's going to be a Vision car. Oh, that's the same one from... Yeah, okay. Then we got Tesla. Austin, Texas, no longer in California. that just makes me so happy. Frickin' California. Sorry, pardon anybody who lives in California, but it's only slightly worse than Illinois as far as that goes. The Infinity Concept Vision Gran Turismo, that's pretty much right out of GT Sport. I drive daily right now an Infinity FX35. What do they got under their channel here? 2021 recapped. I don't care for Nissans right now until they start putting real transmissions back in them. And we got Dodge. We're going to have quite a few cars in here, I would hope. We got the Hellcat safety car, GTS. These are all straight out of GT Sport. That? No, that's right. Yeah, that's the same one. It was just white in the other one. Tomahawk. So they pretty much just all the cars they had modeled, they just dumped in this game. I understand. I heard it takes like 14 months to develop a car. So, something like that. Maybe that's a track. Maybe it's 6 months for a car. So, we got a C8 in here. I do not see a C8. So, that's probably going to be a car that they are working on now. And will be something we can download in the future. These are basically all straight out of GT Sport. These are all cars I have and enjoy. I like all those cars. And then we got some Dorfs. The one thing that's new in here, I think, is going to be the new GT race car. These are all right out of GT Sport. Ooh, I drove one of those. We had one of those at the shop. Oh, yeah, I liked it. Yeah, yeah, with the black and the big... The Brembos on these things are humongous. I don't see a GT500, so they'll probably be working on the GT500. This car, they could basically just paint it gray, change it, and call it a Mach 1. So they could probably have another model in there just by modeling one, just by photographing one. These are all of these cars straight out of GT Sport. This is a new car. And then you got the two that are left over from modeling from Gran Turismo 4. I think this was the poster car for Gran Turismo 4, I remember that. Okay, so let's move on to Europe and take a look. What's this invitation thing? Alright, so we got Jaguar. Or Jaguar. That's how you gotta say it. So we got, again, more... Oh, I like the green one better, but that looks pretty good. That's more Jaguar's colors. And then Vision Gran Turismo. That one... was that in? I think that was in. This is something new. That wasn't in GT Sport, I don't believe. I think this one wasn't either. Whoop. Finger repeated too quick. Now this one, I think we've got the DB11, which was not... I don't think that was in GT Sport. I think it was GB9 was in GT Sport. That's new. 2012? Maybe not. I never saw that in the Vulcan I've driven. The 177. I don't know if the 177 was that in there. I don't remember. McLaren. I wonder if they have the Senna in here. Probably not. 650S, VGT, and the P1. They do have the P1, but I think that was in. These are, again, most of these, what's BAC? No, that's another one of these goofy cars. Radical. What in the hell was that? Oh. That's something new. I don't remember seeing that in GT Sport. Looks like, what's it got? A mid-engine rear drive, 239 horse, 2,000 cc, so turbo. Not sure who the manufacturer is on the engine. And then what's this Lewis Hamilton? He got his own car? Oh no, just his page. Okay. And we'll go down to V-Dub. Right out of GT Sport. Different color. That thing's good looking. AMG. Should be versions of the Mercedes Benzes. Mercedes Benzes. I think a couple. I don't know. I don't remember if we drove that. That wasn't in GT Sport. This is the one that I'm cursing at the Nürburgring. I don't know if that was in there either. We got a few new cars in here. Those were all in there. And then we go straight to Mercedes Benz. And let's see, that's going to go back to your McLaren version. Now, remember, if you look at this part, something people may not know. Look at this car from the front. It basically, the grille coming down, the wing, and the headlights is, if you look at it, right, look at it when it comes straight on, it's basically supposed to mimic the looks of the F1 car at the time, the McLaren Mercedes F1. So if you look at that when it comes straight to you, something I learned when I was reading about it the first time, you can see that. You can see it like there's the nose coming down, there's the wing, there's the lower wing in between the headlights there. So that's something a lot of people don't notice, but that's basically what that design was. We actually worked on one of those when I was working at Crash One. And then we got BMW Bayerische Motorenwerke. And we got the i3, that's new, I believe. These were all out of there. This looks like just like my buddy's. His was not an M, it was a 335. In fact, he messaged me the other day. He bought the game, so that's cool. Hopefully see Daryl on here. And we got the Z8, which was him. All of these I think are pretty much right out of GT Sport. This one's not. That's a good looking car. And then we got Audi. There's a video you can watch of a guy saying how to he's a German guy telling us properly how to say the names of these. TT Coupe 4.2. Pretty sure that's right out of. That's definitely right out of. That might be something new. That's definitely out of GT. That's definitely out of GT Sport. That's 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 the TDI. Again, most of these cars were modeled for GT Sport, so hopefully. So we got that's again right out of GT Sport. Porsche. The 917 is new. 0119. Now the Taycan came up. I think that was a car we could buy in GT Sport there towards the end. That was one of the last updates. Carrera GT. All these are right out of GT Sport. The roof cars, I think those are just modified. This is the only one we got. Okay, so that's again GT Sport. So let's go see what we've got. We got something. What's this from Lamborghini? An invitation. Invitation. What is that? To buy a very special car, huh? Head over to the showroom to see what's available. The Huracan, Murcielago. That was not in GT Sport. The Aventador was, wasn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Huracan GT3. I think that used to be green.
That one wasn't.
That wasn't in there. The LP740. Oh, look at that. Oh, the Veneno I can buy, huh? Holy crap! Yeah, I ain't gonna have that much credits by 319, I don't think, but I gotta remember that. Okay. Then we go to flat here.
I get you.
You see how it looks like an L, but no, not really. It stands for, hang on, dagnabbit, Federazione in Italio Automobili Terrazzini or something like that. Something like that. Somebody will correct me on that in the comments. Please, thank you. Abarth. That's the Abarth 500. Again, most of these, except for that one Veneno, that's pretty cool. Man, I wish I had the credits. Oh, we got another invitation. Oh, it doesn't say anything. Is this a... I was right next to one of those the other day. Pagani. The Huayra? The Pagani? Oh, the Zonda and the Huayra. I can never say that right. Huayra. Something like that. Somebody will correct me again on that, I suppose. I'm from the Midwestern Illinois, so, you know, I tend to talk like this, you know? Oh, wait, that was wrong. I gotta talk like I'm from, you know, Chicago, you know? And I'm not really from Chicago. I'm from, you know, outside of Chicago, but I talk like that. Brembo. I think it must have their own channel. Oh, yeah, Brembo bricks. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, look at that. Mm-hmm. I got some much better music in this one, I tell you. We still got an FIA partnership in here. So that's something I was surprised to see, because they were saying that they might not be FIA sanctioned races, but I would say having a channel in here, they're probably going to be sanctioned. Renault. It's a nice looking color, but most of these.
Spotted my first Costa Rican AI flag.
Oh, really? Okay, gotcha. I think that one's new. GT3 RS1. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a new one. Well, maybe they did have that, because you had to have something to drive Group 3, right? Then we got Puget. We got another invitation in here for something. Which one is it? No. These are all... Yeah, I remember that thing, because I never wanted to drive because it didn't have side windows. I probably didn't have an interior. Vision Gran Turismo. That might be something new. Stellantis. Peugeot Citroen Road Car GT. DS Automobiles. Again, we'll kill this. I'm going to kill this. I'm just kind of killing time here. Oh, that's a... Isn't that a Citroen? That must be a... Yeah, that looks like a Citroen that's... hopped up. In fact, I know somebody in... Slovakia? That has one, something like that. Here's another invitation only, it's telling me. I like that car after driving it in the rain. I always thought it was front drive, but I didn't realize it was mid-engine. Excellent. We don't see this... The used one shows up. See, the used cars now are showing up... Or the older cars are showing up in the used car section, so... The Veyron... They don't have the Chiron in here. I think that's basically the Vision Gran Turismo was that. They actually built this car. Bugatti built this car called the Vision Gran Turismo. It was a one-off. And it was built by Bugatti. Supercar Blondie had that on her... I never knew it. I had no idea. I thought it was just something they made up for the game. But no, they actually have that in there. So, KTM. Oh, shoot. I hit one too many. Let's go back. So that's actually Brand Central. So GT Auto must be something else. I thought that was going to be the name. So, all right. So let's go to Toyota. We're going to have the GRR, the Aqua. I hope we get... Oh, look, you can buy the Prius. I know you can buy the regular Prius. SFR still. That's actually showing an interior. The Prius G. The 86 GT. The 86 GT Limited. 86... The Grady 6s, I'm calling them. These are all directly out of GT Sport. Every single car. This was the Nürburgring edition. The racing oh, they're still calling it the racing concept. I'll be darned. And then the FT1. These are all exactly out of GT Sport. The one I'm looking forward to is going to be right in here. if it's showing on here. There it is. The 400Z, the 23. That'll be one of my early purchases for modifying and racing. And I would actually consider purchasing that car for real. Oh, they brought the Sylvia back. It's probably a precursor there to the next GTR, which I would assume they would probably work on with the off of the Z platform. Alright, it's 1439, 239 here. I'm going to call this. We'll go back through the rest of the cars here in another type of this video. There was a couple I wanted to see in there. So I think that that tonight I'll be running the DDRS race. That starts. I'm going to try to be on before 9. I haven't practiced at all. So I'll have to get a setup and such. So yeah, it's a fun series. I mean, I've had a couple of good runs on it, and I like the layout. You run 3 races, you qualify, or you run the first race based on your qualifying, and you have to run the same tires, and then the second race you start based on your finish in the first race, and the third race you invert. So I've been running the hard tires in my second race, so that I'm towards the front on the last race and run soft. So I don't know, that's a strategy I thought would work good. I really need some setups, but got some really good drivers in there, especially Steve, who comes on here, Steve Sanders, and we got Graham in there last week. Oh, it's hard for him because we do have to be on the headset, and everybody's basically in a party chat, so you can talk and spot for each other and stuff like that. And then that's also how they set the racing thing. So, but we'll see what happens tonight. Should be interesting without having any practice. But it's at a topless short. And that'll be my next broadcast. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Happy birthday to my sister once again. That was yesterday. And it was kind of overshadowed by GT Sport launch day. But happy 41st birthday to Sister Pit Dog. That's it for today. We will see y'all later tonight. And I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. And tune in. We're going to have an exciting race, I think, in the DDRS tonight. At Autopolis. It should be interesting to say the least, again, since I haven't practiced. But we're in the BMW M3, the same car, so I can probably use these settings I have. But until then, KingPittdawg out.